Hi, I'm Taira Davey. I volunteered at the dental clinic at La Ceiba from January 2nd to the 17th. The ABV coordinator here at La Ceiba was very helpful. I actually lived at his house, so it was very easy to ask him questions whenever I had them. And he drove us to and from the clinic, which I wasn't expecting. I thought I would have to walk there, so that was nice. And yeah, he came to the clinic. He was at the clinic a lot when I worked at the archives too, so if I had to ask questions, he was there too, so it was very helpful to have him around. A surprising thing I experienced at the program were at the clinic there were so many people. In the morning, in front of the dental clinic, there would be a huge line of people every day, and a lot of them had worse dental hygiene than I was expecting. In America, when I shadowed doctors, it was mostly cosmetic stuff, but here there was like a lot of extractions and a lot of people who didn't have many teeth, and that was surprising. Also, the supplies they had. They ran out of gauze recently, and someone came in and was making gauze at a table there, and that was surprising. At the accommodation, it was a lot nicer than I was expecting. They from the research I did, it sounded like it was going to be kind of like a hut-like place, but this house is definitely nicer than my house. So I had my own bathroom, and there was internet, so that was surprising. Difficult to experience at the program. I hadn't taken Spanish classes before coming here, so there was a language barrier, but the classes I took here were helpful, and I definitely learned a lot from them. And also there was I had a translator, so it wasn't that difficult. So yeah. At the accommodation, there wasn't really anything. It was hard to adapt to the cold showers, I guess, but that's pretty much it, and that's not really anything. For the country, we had a guide named Yoel, who would help us like go around, and he knew a lot of people, so there wasn't much difficult about the country, for me at least. Tips for clothing, I would bring like shorts and t-shirts, because it's pretty hot here. It's the winter right now, but it's in the 80s and it's pretty humid. It does rain a lot, like during the night. I think it's rained every day since I got here at night, but during the day it's really sunny, really hot. For donations, they need a lot of supplies here. I think they started running out of gloves and gauze and things like that. I think most of the chairs they use at the dental clinic are broken somehow. I think 2 of them have lights, and both of them, the lights are kind of iffy. The weather is hot and humid. Yeah. So you should know, people are really friendly here. Like, don't be afraid to talk to them, because everyone I've talked to has been really nice. You'll get hands-on experience. I know I wasn't expecting it when I came here, but I performed some extractions and cleaning people's teeth, so yeah, you'll get, and I know people who worked with the doctors, they did things like pulling out stitches and putting in catheters and things like that, so expect hands-on experience, and yeah, okay. Alright, so for me, the time I spent here was really great. I met so many nice people, and so many people were willing to help me out. Even though I couldn't communicate really well, we tried, and it was, I really enjoyed my time here. The dentists that I worked with were really, really nice, and they were, when I came there, I was obviously really nervous, and the dentist told me not to think of him as like a boss, but think of him as like an equal, or just someone else that I could talk to and ask as many questions as I had. So it made it a lot easier, because I was so nervous when I started out. The accommodation was really great. As I said, I had internet, I had my own room, I had a bathroom in my room. The meals were really nice. I really like eating new food, and at college I pretty much just eat ramen, so home cooked food was really nice. And I felt very secure, I guess. I never felt like I wasn't safe, so yeah. Favorite memory of me? My favorite memory was, I think, today actually, at the program, because the dentist, since it's my last day here, the dentist bought me a cake, and we had a small party, and it was really nice. It was touching. I was really appreciative of them. They were so great. I'm so happy to have met them. In the country, I went rafting. On my first weekend here, I went rafting with a few people who came, and that was really cool. We jumped off cliffs, and I'm scared of heights, but it was really fun. It was a really cool experience to have. The ABV support prior to traveling was really good. I had a bunch of questions, and I called a bunch of times, and they were able to answer most of them, all of them. And the website was also really helpful. It did a good job in telling me what I'd be doing here. And I'd be willing to speak with other people, but I'm not very eloquent, as you could probably tell by now. But I'd be willing to, if you need somebody. And that is it.
Thank you, Taira, for volunteering with Abroad Review Honduras. Have a safe trip home, and we hope to see you back very soon.